Hello everyone, welcome to video lecture series of Communication Engineering. Today's topic is amplitude modulation. In this video, you are going to understand what is amplitude modulation and how modulation index is being defined and how to calculate it. Means you are going to derive the formula for the modulation index as well. Let us begin. First, let us understand what is amplitude modulation. See, we have already discussed about the modulation, but here we are going to talk about the amplitude modulation. In case when the characteristic like amplitude is varying, then the type of modulation is amplitude modulation while keeping the other factors, other characteristics as a constant one. So you can explain, in case of amplitude modulation, the amplitude of carrier wave is varied according to the message signal, and here we are keeping the other factors like constant like frequency and phase. It means you can define it by plotting the waveforms as well. Let us see how to plot it. If the first one is the message signal and second is the carrier signal, you can see over here AM is the amplitude of the message signal, AC is the amplitude of the carrier signal, and just try to understand with the help of the definition which I have discussed, which I have mentioned over here, that the amplitude of carrier is varied according to the message one, right? So this particular amplitude AC is varied over here, and the resultant what we are getting, that is the modulated signal, and the modulated signal, its amplitude is what? AC plus AM. So you must remember this also, because when we are going to derive the mathematical expressions, these 3 points are going to be beneficial for you. You must remember that the amplitude modulation, it is the simplest form of the modulation and the oldest modulation technique also. Right? Simplest one and the oldest one. Now let us write down the mathematical expression for the amplitude modulated wave. To start with, let us assume that we are going to discuss about the time domain representation of the signals. So first we need to write down the equation for the modulating signal as well as the carrier signal. Modulating signal, here we have represented it as m of t, which is equal to AM cos 2 pi FM into T. You can see the amplitude is AM, frequency is denoted by FM. When we are talking about the carrier signal, the mathematical equation is CT, which is equal to AC cos 2 pi FC into T. AC is the amplitude of the carrier signal and FC is the frequency of the carrier signal. You must remember that AM and AC are the amplitudes of the modulating and carrier signals respectively, while FM and FC are the frequency of the modulating and carrier signal respectively. And for simplicity, we have assumed the phase is 0, right? Now, the equation of amplitude modulated wave, it can be written as what? ST, if this is the modulated wave, which is equal to AC plus AM cos 2 pi FMT into cos of 2 pi FCT. Because we have understand that amplitude modulation, it is defined as a system where maximum amplitude of carrier wave is made proportional to the instantaneous value of the modulating or baseband signal. Right? So it can be represented into this particular form. Here you can see the first term, which is AC plus AM cos 2 pi FM into T. This is actually the envelope of AM wave. Actually, this envelope consists of baseband signal, and the modulating or baseband signal may be recovered from an AM wave by detecting this particular envelope only. So how it is going to be reconstructed back? With the help of the detection of the envelope, right? So this is a very important point over here. Now Let us talk about the modulation index. Modulation index, this is a very important term, how to define it, and there are some other alternative names. See, modulation index is also known as a modulation depth. It is also known as a degree of modulation or modulation factors. Sometimes you may get a term amplitude sensitivity. So these are all the similar terms. So you must remember it. Now let us discuss in case of amplitude modulation, because here we are discussing about the amplitude modulation. Modulation index, it is defined as a measure of extent of amplitude variation about an unmodulated maximum carrier, right? And it states the level of modulation that a carrier wave undergoes. It gives you the percentage value about how much the carrier wave undergoes. So this is particularly, it is going to be give you a certain value, certain ratio, and percentage modulation. In most of the cases you are going to see that it is given as a percentage. So you need to multiply the absolute value by 100. To derive it, to understand it, how to calculate the formula, how to understand the formula, let us initiate with the equation of amplitude modulated wave. So as we have written, the equation of amplitude modulated wave is what? AC plus AM cos 2 pi FMT into cos of 2 pi FCT. Now let us rearrange this equation. Take AC common from this particular equation. If you are taking AC common, then what we are getting? 1 plus AM upon AC and the remaining term as it is. And here you can see AM upon AC, this is denoted by a constant mu. And this is actually the modulation index. At some of the places you may find that the modulation index, this is denoted by M. So you must remember all of these things are the same. And from here you can understand that modulation index, it is the ratio of AM upon AC, where AM is the amplitude of the modulating wave while AC is the amplitude of the carrier wave. Right? And this particular value, the value of mu, it gives you, it tells you about the modulation of carrier, how much modulation overgoes. If these two terms AM, it is equal to AC, then the value of mu is 1, which is the case of perfect modulation. So perfect modulation is when the amplitude of both modulating and carrier is same, depending upon the value, different values. So state of modulation can be calculated. Now let us discuss one more formula for the modulation index. If A maximum and A minimum, these are the maximum and minimum amplitudes of the modulating signal, and we have discussed about the waveform of the amplitude modulated signal. It is varying in nature and the maximum value is 1 and the minimum is -1. So we will get the maximum amplitude when cos of this term is 1. It means what is A maximum? AC plus AM. We will get the minimum amplitude when cos of this particular term is -1. It means what is A minimum? AC minus AM. Now if we say this is equation number 1 and this is equation number 2. So first adding both the equations. If you add equation number 1 and 2, you will get what? A maximum plus A minimum, the left hand side terms, this is what? AC plus AM plus AC minus AM. So here AM will cancel out and this is what? Twice of AC. So from here you can write down what is AC. This is nothing but A max plus A min upon 2. Now let us derive one more term and subtract equation number 2 from equation number 1. So here what we are getting? A max minus A min. And if you write down this particular term AC plus AM minus AC plus AM, so this is equal to twice of AM. And from here you can write down what is AM. This is A max minus A min upon 2. And you know that the modulation index, this is the ratio of AM upon AC. So what is mu? AM upon AC. So this term will be what? This will be A max minus A min upon the denominator will be A max plus A min. So this is how you can derive one more relationship for the modulation index. And here you must remember that the percentage of modulation you are going to calculate just by multiplying the index value with 100. And for a perfect modulation, the value of mu, or if you say the modulation index is represented by m, its value must be 1. There are three terms. First case is for the perfect modulation, and as I have already explained you that the perfect modulation, this is the case when the value of mu is 1. You can see in this diagram number 1, this is the case for the perfect modulation. When the value of mu, this is less than 1, suppose you are saying mu is 0.5, it means the value of AM upon AC is 0.5. So this is the case of the under modulation. You can see from this waveform too. This is the under modulation. While the third case is for the over modulation, here the value of mu is greater than 1. If mu is 1.5, so from here you can write down AM is what? 1.5 times AC. So this is the case of over modulation, and you can see over here in this diagram number 3, in this waveform number 3, over modulation, interference, mixing you can observe over here. So this is the case via which you can explain what is over modulation, what is under modulation, right? Now let us discuss one example. Here in this particular question, first read the question carefully. A modulating signal is given as, the signal is represented by this 15 sine 2 pi into 10 raised to the power 4t. It is used to modulate a carrier signal which is 30 sine 2 pi into 10 raised to the power 60, and you have to determine the modulation index. As we have already discussed, the modulation index, it is denoted by mu, and it is the ratio of AM upon AC. So here you can see in this particular case, what is AM? AM is the amplitude of modulating signal which is 15. AC is the amplitude of the carrier signal which is 30. So what is mu? This is 15 upon 30, and its value is coming out as 1 by 2 means 0.5. 0.5, or you can say modulation is 50% multiplied with 100. Right? So in this particular manner you can calculate the modulation index. Let me remind you that in this particular video we have discussed about the amplitude modulation, how to write down the equation for amplitude modulated wave, how to derive the mathematical relationship for modulation index, and we have discussed one numerical also. Thank you so much for watching this video.